So a few days back, I actually made my own Roti Canai, and I have to say it was an absolute success. And Roti Canai is basically a really common dish back home in Malaysia, and it's really light and simple, and it's just so delicious. If you ever go to Malaysia, please go ahead and try it out. One of the things I thought would have been a little bit difficult were the ingredients used for it, because I had no idea what you needed. But after going through the recipe, yeah, it was actually pretty easy stuff to find, so no issues there. Another problem I had was knitting the dough, because the video I watched, that dude had a machine. These are my machines. Yep, student life. But continuing after that, it took me 1 hour of knitting the dough to actually get it to its right format. It was really tiring, really tiring. But after that, I guess we had to stretch it out, and that's where I got my second issue. Is it? Yep. It's because I kept thinking to myself, how do they do it? I had to watch the video so many times on how he flipped it, and I was thinking to myself, how did people back home in Malaysia, how did they do it? And then I tried doing it, and well, it wasn't the same. In fact, it didn't even stretch. It just stayed there, unchanged. But thankfully, I did it with a bunch of my Malaysian friends as well. So they gave me some advice, and yeah, and eventually it did stretch out. But the first few weren't that great of a success, because I stretched it out too much, and then there were just patches of holes everywhere. But the more I practiced, the more better I got at it, and the rest became really smooth, and yeah, go practice. And then finally it was time to cook it. So cooking, it was a little bit interesting, because I guess the first few doughs I made, I didn't stretch it out properly. So when I cooked it and it was nice and crisp, I thought, hey, it's done. But when you try it, and it was still pretty good. But when you reach closer to the middle of it, it wasn't really that cooked, and I guess that was because it was a little bit too thick. So that was my only downfall. But after that, we just left it longer in the pan and just cooked it so much more. And after that, we got really confident in making roti canai, and we decided to, hey, let's experiment, and created something called roti telur. And basically what this is that we crack an egg into the roti canai itself and then fry the whole thing together, and it was so good. It was authentic Malaysian food. I can't describe how wonderful it is to just eat it and just go, food. But I guess as a conclusion, my experience for making roti canai was really fun and exciting. A little bit tiring, but definitely worth it. Because after making so many of it, I actually had like 7 extras. So I just ate those 7 for my breakfast for the past few days, and it's good. It's really good stuff. So but then again, I could have been really hungry, so I'm not sure. But either way, thank you for watching, and if you really want to see how to actually make the roti canai, the link is down below in the description bar, and thanks for watching.